Sekina, yes.
Can we take your picture?
Sure, of course, of course. First of all, you are most welcome in Egypt, and in Egypt, Papyrus Museum. This is here the papyrus plant, first plant used in the world to make paper. It was sacred for the ancient Egyptians because of three reasons. First one is the flower. As you see, it looks like the rays of the sun. In the ancient times, they used to pray to the sun as a god called Ra, god of creation. The second reason to worship this plant is that when you look at the edge of the stem, it's triangle, like the pyramid, symbol of eternity. You see that? The third reason is when the plant grows enough, it's 4 meters and a half. This is a very little part of it. Tall, narrow, ends with the flower like the river Nile. Very tall, narrow, ends with delta. And the river Nile is a symbol of life in Egypt. Egypt itself, not flat, not a high mountain, but upper Egypt, little bit higher than lower Egypt. That's why it's water running from upper to lower Egypt. To make a paper out of this plant, we cut it into pieces according to the size we need. The ancient Egyptians found that it floats on water, so they used it to make small boats. We call it faluka. We start after this to remove the green reeds. Who is the strongest guy here? The strongest man? Yes, I think so. Excuse me, what's your name, sir?
Steve.
Now Mr. Steve Austin will try to tear this green part. No teeth, no nails, okay? If you can tear it, I give you a gift.
That's what I was saying.
I get one more from here. Now Mr. Steve will try to tear it to the promise. No teeth, no nails. Okay, sir? If you can tear it, I give you a gift. If you cannot, sorry, I have to tell you to show the others how to make the operation of mummification.
Very strong. It's very strong.
Yes,
Very strong.
the ancient Egyptians used this part to make robes, hats, sandals, carpets, baskets, lots of things, big hats like these. To make the paper, we use the inner part. We cut it into slices about 1 or 2 millimeters. This inner part breaks like sugar cane. To make it strong, they used a heavy hammer made from wood or stone. We knock like this. They found that the hammer needs too much time, too long time, and it makes noisy. So they were very clever. They discovered that behind each good man there is a great woman who can make everything much better and quieter. By using the rolling pin, we can press many in the same time, just like this.
Wow.
By this way, we collect the fibers, it becomes stronger. We keep not breakable like this. We keep it after this 1 week in fresh water. No salt, no sugar. If we want to get cream color paper, we keep the slices for just 1 week. If we want to get brown paper, darker, we keep it in water for longer time. So we have 1 week cream color paper, 2 weeks brown paper. We can control the degree of color of the paper. But during this time, we have to change this water every day to reduce the amount of the natural gelatin. You see, it looks like sugar cane. It sounds like sugar cane, but no sugar. If you know somebody back home talks a lot, that will be a nice, effective gift. Natural glue. Make them silent. After this, we start to use these slices to make the paper. You understand what I said? It includes its natural glue. So, in the process of making the paper, we don't add any chemicals. No chemicals, no additional glue. It sticks by itself. That is the reason why this paper lasts forever.
Wow.
We start after this, we use these slices to make the paper. First, we put it in horizontal lines. Each one should touch the other one to stick by the glue. We finish all the sides we want in vertical lines. Then we start with horizontal lines. Vertical lines. We can't make it by weaving the strips like this, because in the ancient time, no brush or pencil. They used very tough tools to write. If we use the same tool like them, made out of metal, bone, wood, and try to write on here, it's not flat surface. It will be breakable. While here we can write English, Arabic, Japanese, whatever, any language. We finish all the size want. You may ask why it's 2 layers. If it's only 1 layer, it will be easy to tear together, double force. We finish all the size want, cover it like making a sandwich. Then we put it under heavy press for another week. So in total we need 2 weeks, 1 week in water, 1 week under press for the cream color paper, 2 weeks in water, 1 week under the press for the brown paper. We kept it here few seconds and this is the result. The water goes to the carpet and the gelatin start to work on it to make it stick together. When we give it enough time to dry, it will be like this. This is the first paper made in all over the world. You can see complete vertical lines. The other side complete horizontal lines. Very delicate, nice paper. In the same time, it is the strongest one. Also, the ancient Egyptians used to make scroll, so it should be flexible. After getting the original quality, which made out of papyrus, not banana, like what they sell in the market, we send it to the Academy of Fine Arts, Cairo University. Professional professors of art draw by hand a copy of our history. Each design here tells a story, but the greatest and the most important design in Egypt is this one. It's called the Last Judgment Day. The ancient Egyptians believed that everybody will be alive again. If he was guilty in his first life, we threw him to hell. Not guilty, we take him to Egypt.
Oh!
It starts from here. As you see, the king knelt down in front of 14 judges, crying to them, swearing, "I'm not guilty, help me, send me to paradise," with lots of offerings. 7 said, "Trust you." They gave him the key of life, "Trust you." The other 7 said, "We have to make sure." That's why they gave him a chance to go down to the underworld with Anubis, the jackal-headed god of mummification and the tomb's protection. He takes him to the balance of justice to compare between the heart of the man and the feather of truth and justice. If he got heavy heart, and this is international expression for the bad guys, heavy heart.
Heavy heart.
Yes, heavy heart. If he got heavy heart, guilty, the crocodile Sobit, god of hell, will eat his heart and eat him. If he got clean heart, pure heart, god of knowledge, will record the result, and then Horus, the falcon-headed god of protection and youth, will say, "Welcome to paradise." Here you can see Osiris, god of heaven, has the ability to take whatever he wants, the authority to punish any guilty person. Behind him, as normal, behind each good man, there is a great woman, his wife Isis, goddess of love, and his sister Nephthys, goddess of beauty. We have queens in Egypt. Queen Nefertiti, the lady with the blue hat. Her name means pretty and lust. Nobody can be beautiful as her. Queen Nefertari, wife of the mighty king Ramses II. Her name means pretty and feminine. Nefertiti, Nefertari, and this is Nephthys. That means good, better, best. This is the best. Goddess of beauty. We do have in Egypt 22 original copy like this one in all temples, tombs, and Luxor Aswan. We have here also a copy of each, different colors. We also can use the ancient Egyptian alphabet, the hieroglyphics, to draw your name in a minute. We put the name like this, English, Arabic, hieroglyphics. When we finish drawing the name, we analyze your character to know whether you are good or bad. Laura, strong character like the lion, protective like the eagle, sociable like the quill, check, never alone, always in group. Then she got the big mouth, talking 24 hours. Now I say thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. You know, each country is famous by something. The most typical Egyptian thing in Egypt is the history. So this is the most typical Egyptian souvenir. I'll give you now our card to start to have a look. When any of these designs attract your eye, you will see 2 numbers on it. NO is the model number. LE is the price in local Egyptian currency. It stands for local Egyptian pounds. White's plus 100, which is like $3. That's for adding the name. Each name costs you $3 more. Okay? Enjoy your time.